Okay. Shit, I'm sick. Excuse me if I sound coughing a lot here and there, but still, I'm a bit sick. As you can tell from my voice, I am having a bit of a throat infection. I'm just gonna. Okay, so yeah, I'm back. So this thing I have to do is it's called making a movie. So by that I mean is I want to make a movie, a Frag movie. That's why I'm gonna start working on it. Two people watching, everybody, welcome to the chat. Today I'm not playing PUBG, not playing any games so far. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some movie, and you might know I'm into making CS:GO Frag movies for a long time, and I've made a couple of them, just a few. So I thought I can do it on stream because I don't have enough time to finish this movie. I have to do this by the end of the year, so I have to get it like on the 1st of January, get it completely ready. And that's why I figured out I should just start working. It's been like 15 days from December that I've wasted and like done just a few recording, and I think I should just get started. So first I want to do is I want to stop these notifications. How do I close? Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Okay, so first one I do is one to project settings. This is the basic, and if you guys don't know what this is Hit Film Express. It's like a free editing software, and it's really powerful for basic things. And I've been using this for like years now because I don't want to crack Adobe and something like that. So that's why I use Hit Film Express for that. And so the project settings, basically we want 30 fps movie because a movie looks good at 30 frames per second because first of all it's the size of the movie is small, so after rendering the entire movie out, it's really easy to upload the movie because it's not a huge file. It doesn't create a huge file size. And the second of all is it looks good for eyes. Fast-paced action in less frame rates per second, and that's why all these movies that you watch, not on Netflix, because I think I'm gonna guess there was one of the movies on Netflix which is now 60 frames per second, but traditional frame rate for movies is 24 or 30. People do 24, but it's fine. I'm gonna stick to 30 frames per second, just to be clear, because 25 just might look a bit choppy. So the resolution I'm choosing is 1920 by I need to remove the hotkeys. How do I do that? Clear. Thank you. I use hotkeys for the game. So 1920 by 960, which is gonna look good. 1920 by 960, which is gonna give it a letterbox feel. So a bit stretched up. And 30 frames per second. And aspect ratio is square pixels as ever. And I'm not gonna touch these settings. Audio is good at 48,000. And rendering, it's just 4 times multi-sampling anti-aliasing. We don't want to touch anti-aliasing because it's gonna I haven't like ever played with these settings. So whatever, let's just start editing. 1920 by 960. So first we want to do is we want to import some files. Now I want to do is, let's take this out of the way. Let's first find the files. Let me first file. I don't want you to see my files, so I'm just gonna drag and drop some of the things that I want in here. So where do we go? Just a second, I'm getting a call. I'll be right back. Sorry for that. Okay, let's resume back, and I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the files which I wanted to import. Now if you want to, I'll just gonna give you quick things, because these files are in like GBs. In total they cost really they size up to like 8.22 gigabytes, and it's gonna be pretty heavy to load these things here, like for thumbnails and shit, but it's still fine. Some small files are already loaded up. How I really record is I use Bandicam, and from Bandicam, let me just show you the Bandicam settings. Wait, just a second. Boop. A lot of things I don't want you to see. Sorry, a lot of things I don't want you to see. Right here, so you see, according to my settings, I always do an MP4, and I'm using a older version. I haven't updated this because my Mac encoder has a bit of a problem with the new version of Bandicam, and so the file format I use is MP4. People prefer AVI, but I prefer MP4, and I recorded at the resolution the same as the project and same as the files, that is 1920 by 960, and I recorded at 128 frames per second. Even though it shows here 60 frames per second, it still is recorded at more than 60 frames per second. And the only reason why is that thing is because I want slow motions and some really triggered slow shots. So that's why I prefer recording at higher frames and then dropping it to lower frames, or dropping the speed in the editor right here. And the codec I use is H.264, that is the NVIDIA's codec. I was usually previously using HEVC, but that had problems with HeadFilm Express with not reading the video file and just showing it as an audio file. So that's why I use H.264. Quality is 100. I don't want any quality drop on that, because this is a movie. If I'm recording like gameplay videos, I switch to 1920 by 1080. I switch to 60 frames per second, and I switch to 80% quality because it looks pretty decent. Not bad, but it looks pretty decent. And for audio, I use this basic thing, record sound, and the primary audio device which I have, this is the Raise audio control, and that's pretty much it for the Bandicam. So I have a few footage over here. Before that, I want to do is give you the music that I'm going to be using. So so the person I'm working for, sorry, I'm making this movie for is a huge Pendulum fan, and that's why I made this music. And so I know that this is gonna get copyrighted, so I just don't give a fuck anyway. So let's just play this thing. So this is 3 songs from Pendulum that I mashed up together. So I'm just gonna play 3 songs. Here's where I just blend the second beat. It's not a good blend, but still it's something. It's in your eyes, a color fade out. Looks like a new transition. This is the second song. And this is the third song. And that's the end. It's 7 minutes long, and it's sick because I don't have enough footage to fill in the entire 7 minutes, and I'm gonna have a lot of work to do, and I'm gonna keep it 7 minutes because it's gonna be a long movie. So I think the only thing is that I have like at least 12 to 15 demos to go through, but most of them don't even have good enough frags to put in a frag movie. I'm only choosing frags that really deserve to be in a frag movie, that people will see and go like, oh shit, that was a cool one. And just because of that, this is just 3 frags, by the way, not kidding. This is just 3 frags. All of them are AWPs, but you still get the point. And this is just from like from 4 demos. From 4 demos, I found just 3 frags, and this is kind of really hard to do, is to filter the job. And I have watched all the demos, but I haven't recorded through all of them because it takes a lot of time to figure out which frag you really need in your movie. And this guy sent me like almost like 4 to 5 gigabytes full of demos to go through, and for 15 days I haven't been doing a lot, but I thought let's just spend the next half holiday on this movie, because I want this to be kind of epic for at least me. It might not just be epic for other people because they've seen some epic shit, like some weird shit, or even like what was the girl's name? Nikki, right? Nikki HD. Yeah, she made this Clockwork series, Clockwork 4 and Clockwork 5, which I don't want to show because if you want, you can just search on YouTube Clockwork 4. You will just find it there. But I want this to be really good and kind of long way, so just like to completely understand how this person plays. So it's not just his good frags, it's basically all of his good senses combined in this game. So this is all 3 demos are from AWP. So I'm thinking about putting them right now. I just want to give you just a basic idea and myself to play with it, to play with these clips and to figure out what I can do with it. For something, I have this thing. This is a clip, you can just watch it right here. The only reason this is blur is because it's rendering real time, and that's why it drops the quality to render it real time. So this is kind of like a drone type shot, which you'll find it. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to show people coming out of there and the drone rising up like that. But that didn't work pretty well, so what I did was I recorded another one, which was pretty good, by the way. It looks pretty dope. Wow, dope. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna drop the audio because it's lagging, and you can see right here, this is a smooth camera. It's lagging because it's kind of a preview. It's like a viewer, but it won't lag at the final movie. And I think I guess the only reason it's lagging is because it's high frames and I'm running the movie at 30 frames per second. But once I render it out, it's not gonna be that bad. A lot of frame skips. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. My laptop is running on fire. I'm just gonna take it back and I'm gonna let it play from there. Skipping a lot of frames, but I can assure you this is not a good huge problem. I'll show you the clip. I have the clip right here. Right here, see, it's pretty smooth. The quality might look bad because you're watching 720p, but this is pure 1080p, so don't worry, it's really good quality. So this drone shot, kind of flying through these terrorists, and then introducing our character, the main player. Here I skipped one kill because these 2 dudes die. So you see on the left one, that's our guy, Saiketsu. That's why I just kind of did like a drone thingy, then focusing on this dude, just kind of like that. And this is when I'm gonna fade in the actual thingy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back in time. I'm gonna go frame by frame. If you see, if I go frame by frame, it looks pretty smooth. So what I want to do is I want to start to the frame where it actually starts moving up. So it's right here. So I don't even need to cut and do some chopping. So let's close this, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this audio. So right click and unlink. So this audio is a separate file right now, so it has nothing to do with the video. So I can just move it here. What we're gonna do is we want to remove this thing, and what I wanted to do is let's just start the audio thingy. Pendulum. Where was the music? Not here. It's on desktop. Sorry. Pendulum right here. Yeah. So let that audio load. Okay. What I'm going to do is just for... Never mind. I thought I could just duplicate the audio. So I'll drop it right here. Okay, it's lagging. Shit. I'll bring back the audio, and I want to listen to where this thing drops. Okay, so we have a bit of a problem here. I want to do is I want to start my frag at this point where the beat drops in, but it might just not happen. Just a second, I'll be right back. I'm getting another call. I don't know why I'm getting so much calls. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to cut to this part. So let's just zoom in a bit and see where this thing drops. So kind of there. So let's just zoom in more to find the perfect beat where this thing drops. So it's right here. This is the kick, the first kick. So what we want to do is we want to slice this up, and zooming back a bit, like just more zoom out. Okay, cool. We want to separate this part and figure out. So the kick was a bit off, but still is fine. Okay, so we want the drop to be here, and so we want to fit this film before here. But what we want to do is we want a bit of introduction to where the camera is moving, where the scene is going through, because the footage we want is, I'm gonna hope this one. I don't know, I forgot to rename a lot of stuff. I usually tend to rename, and that was a bad mistake. Put this on audio 2, so you don't mess up settings, because when I'm gonna drop this file's audio thing is gonna drop over here. So what we're gonna do is we want to right click and set speed and duration, because I recorded at 0.25 speed. So basically 25% speed, we want to multiply it by 4. So basically 400%. So it's gonna look a bit like, it might just play through. This is not the footage. Never mind, this is not the footage. So remove it and look for the footage we were for. It's a bit longer one. I don't know which one. So I'm just gonna assume it's this one. So it didn't work that well. So let's do this thing. Let's slice this thing up right here. And nope, didn't work. We need to zoom in a bit to move that thing around. This thing exactly over here, and this thing to be over here. Okay, so this looks good. This looks good. So we have a bit of an introduction over here, right here, and right there. Boom, double kill. So this is right where the beat drops. But I want this reload thing to be slow again. So what we're going to do is, what we can do better is let this thing play, let it be fast, and at the second kill we can drop it slow. So let's first fix this thing. Speed duration, let's drop it to 140%. We can drop just a little bit more to 135. Right there. Okay, so this is where it's gonna fade in, because we see him going down, and now it's gonna fade in to this clip, and boom, our first kill. So it's gonna look good if once we render it out, but not now. So what we're gonna do is, we need some logos. So I'm gonna drop this display capture for a second, because I need to make if I need to find decent logos for introduction. What we need first is our clan logo, that is S70, which I might just have it right here. Just a moment, let me find it. Yeah, it's right here. Sector 7. I have this good logo, and we need a T3C logo as well. Okay, let me just find this thing one. I think I have a T3C intro pack, if I'm not wrong. Let me just find it. It was kind of like right here. Yes, I have the logo right here, but I'm looking for some intros which just might look good. Okay, we can do is, we can use this footage right here. I have one footage over here which we might just use. Let's drop this thing and let's turn back my display on. So we have this footage right here which we can use maybe. So for testing, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna, how do we remove the audio? I think we can remove the audio. It's fine. It's 5 seconds, right? It's not that long. So for some time, it's gonna slide this back, drop this thing. Oh, this doesn't have audio. Great, great. Let's just drop it over this video, and then I'll just drop this back. We don't need this far away, because that's our kill. We don't want our kill to be kind of far away from everything. Okay, so this thing is gonna play out just a bit. Right. Oh, this looks bad. Oh shit, this looks bad. Let's go into controls and transform and scale it up a little bit. Might just drop the quality. Again, I have no idea. Just need to fit that shit in. Wait, we actually don't need to do that. Never mind. Never mind. We just need to blend that thing in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a chroma key. Wait, what was the thing? Key, something key. Color difference key. And we want our color to be. No, we need to blend. Oh shit, I forgot this thing. Because I haven't been making movies for like a lot time now. Damn. Okay, we don't have blend. How do we do the blend? I forgot to do the blend. Opacity? I don't think it's opacity. I think it's just blend, right? Okay. I don't find. Let me just find it right here and there. It just might be there. King. What is? No, this is not work. It's demon. I don't know what demon is. Oh, is that it? Oh, that's sick. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, that worked. That worked. I had no idea what that means, but demult. Okay, whatever. It works. It's fine. I don't think we lost any quality so far. So for I'm just gonna zoom in a bit to see the quality. Yeah, it's still pretty fine. It's still pretty good. The Enigma community, of course. Represent. Okay, now we need to drop a bunch of logos here. Because of course represent everything. So next logo we want is Sector 7 Elite. It's like right here. So not there. Drop this thing in. Let me find that intro I was looking for. It's not there. It's not there either. Okay, just gonna find a good intro. Just gonna drop the desktop audio. I don't want to get copyrighted from this thing. Okay, this thing might just work. Looks good. We gotta download this thing. I'm gonna pirate this download. Shit. Okay, wait, let me find the video quality. It's 1080. Thank God. Thank God. Yeah, Robert, MP4. Give me HD 1080p. It's just a 5-second clip around. It's not gonna take a long to download. Hopefully. It's taking a lot of time to get converted, though. Come on, man, dude, work this shit out. Is anybody there in chat? I see someone who's watching, but I don't see someone in chat. That's kind of weird. Oh my God! Wait a second. Why am I not doing that? Oh yeah, we don't need display capture. We got this thing worked out pretty well. I'm not gonna remove the display capture though because we might just need it at some point. Okay, good. No more hiding. All right. Okay, so wait a second. This is the thing that I'm talking about, the logo. Okay, so yeah, we can get this going. Let's just drag it in there, and let's see if this demult works on this shit as well. Hopefully it does. Okay, I can just close this thing now. Okay, so okay, now we need space. Now we can just drag it here, and then right click and unlink. Oh, we don't need this shit. And then drag this shit right next to this shit. Come on, no, not there. No, there. Yeah, thank you. Then we need to scale that thing down to 85. Yes. And then we need to do is demult that shit. Oh, it's not working. It's not working. Average RGB. Nope. Luminance. Nope. Remove that thing. I gotta find something different. Chroma UV blur. Didn't work. Didn't work even a bit. What did I remove? Did I remove the file? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Gotta add this shit again. Unlink, bro. It's a lot of pain there. Complete pain in the ass. Okay, never mind. We don't need to scale that shit. Wait, we might just need to scale that shit. Wait, let's drop it to 90%. Hopefully. Yeah, that's perfect. It's perfect. Hue and RGB key. Alright. Nope, it's not effective. Remove that shit. Color difference key. How do I select yeah, this shit just might not work, I'm gonna guess. You know what? Fuck it. Just fuck it. I'm just gonna drop the logo right here. Shit, that's big. Oh my god, that's big. Yeah, no, drop that shit. Drop that shit. It's a bit low. 15. I'm gonna make it 15%. That's still a lot of big. Let's just drop it to 12. Good. So we're gonna do is we're gonna add a bit of effects to it, to that shit. Let's see what we can do over here. We can do is film looks, I guess. Where is hero glow? Right here. Let's see if that works. No, it doesn't. Why is that thing goes away? I just removed the effect. Dumb fuck. Okay, this thing is pain. This thing is pure pain. That's the only problem with this shit, by the way. Is that it's just a pain in the ass. Okay, what about saturated gold? No. How about burned stock? No, it just looks worse. Soft cool. Just the fucking shit. Black and red old stock. Maybe if it changes color again and again. Okay, so let's do this thing. I want to drop the tech logo after S70. So what I want to do is I want to just a little bit, and then effects, and I'm gonna go in transition video. We want this to dissolve. So additive dissolve. That's how we're gonna move in. She's gonna look dope as shit. Yeah, right there. What I do is we're gonna transition between these things with the additive dissolve as well. So sector 7 elites shows a logo, and then another additive dissolve to move that shit out. Now it looks bad. Oh, it looks bad. Can we get fade? No. Okay, wait. Remove this. Remove. I'll just zoom in a bit, and we can add is additive dissolve here as well. You can just tone it down. Can we get a yes? Thank you. It's around here. I think this is good. And we can add another additive dissolve over here. Just a little bit like I'm just eyeballing it. I'm just not putting a lot of effort into that shit. Okay, but so it might just look good. Let's see. Good. Good. I hope I can drop the duration. To make it last longer. Okay, so I want the TC logo till here. Right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna right click on speed and duration. And drop it to bada boom 80%. Just gonna stretch it out a bit more, Let's see what's this 60. Okay, good. And now again I'll just slice it till here and drop the effect of editor dissolve again, and just drop it like I'm just eyeballing this shit, and a bit of there, yeah, there. So when it fades away, the camera starts moving. Good. This looks good. This looks dope. Oh wait. Oh, this was a way better idea. I have another logo, S7E, which might just be useful in this situation. Yeah, it looks better. Instantly way better. Yeah, okay. Just eyeballing it. And I don't even need to do the black and white thingy. Great. So I can remove this thing. Just drop it down. So it's gonna look dope. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save this project right here. Just gonna call it CSGO Frag. I'm gonna save this thing and I'm gonna stop streaming because I want to go watch 13 Reasons Why. And thank you for joining in. That's all I'm gonna do for today. It seems like baby work, but I'm gonna do is I'd like to work during the day. So all the recording you saw that I did that during the day. So I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I'm gonna stream this thing again tomorrow if I'm not sick. If I'm sick. If I'm not sick, I might just play PUBG because I don't have enough energy to play PUBG. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.